Most people believe working harder will make them rich. But the truth is, no matter how hard you work at a 9 to 5, you will always be limited. And the people who understand this early are the ones who escape it. There is nothing wrong with having a job, but there is something wrong with depending on it forever. Because a job trades your time for money, and time is limited. You only have 24 hours in a day, which means your income will always have a ceiling. No matter how much you hustle, you cannot double your time. And that is where the problem begins. Most people think the solution is simple. Work harder, get a raise, make more money. But that does not actually fix anything. It just makes the situation more comfortable. You earn more, and then you spend more. Your lifestyle improves, your expenses increase, and before you know it, you need that paycheck more than ever. This is how people stay stuck for years, even decades. This cycle has a name. It is called lifestyle inflation, and it quietly keeps people from building real wealth. Because instead of using extra money to grow, they use it to consume. And the cycle repeats, over and over again. Now here is where things start to change. Wealthy people do not just work for money. They make money work for them. That is the difference. There are two types of income: active income and passive income. Active income is what you earn from your job. It requires your time, your energy, your effort. If you stop working, the money stops coming in. Passive income is different. It continues to come in even when you are not working. That is the goal, because it breaks the connection between your time and your income. Now let's talk about how money actually grows. Imagine you save $1,000. If that money sits in your bank account, it does nothing. In fact, it slowly loses value over time because of inflation. Prices go up, but your money stays the same. So, in reality, you are losing purchasing power every single year. But if you take that same $1,000 and invest it, now something different happens. That money begins to grow. Not instantly, but steadily over time. And when you keep adding to it, something powerful begins to happen. Compounding. Compounding is when your money earns money, and then that money earns even more money. It creates a cycle of growth that accelerates over time. At first, it feels slow, almost like nothing is happening. But over the years, it builds momentum, and eventually, it starts to grow faster than you expect. Let's look at a simple example. If you invest $200 every month, at an average return of 8%, after 10 years, you would have around $36,000. Now, that might not sound life-changing, but here is where it gets interesting. If you keep going, for 20 years, that same $200 a month turns into over $100,000. You did not double your effort. You did not work twice as hard. You simply stayed consistent and gave it time. That is the power of investing. So the question is, if it is this simple, why does not everyone do it? The answer is patience. Most people do not want to wait. They want results immediately. They want fast money, quick wins, instant success. But real wealth does not work like that. It is built slowly, over time. And that is why most people never achieve it. They give up too early, or they never start at all. Instead, they stay focused on working harder, trying to earn more, without ever changing the system they are in. But the moment you shift your mindset, everything changes. Instead of asking, "How can I make more money?" you start asking, "How can I make my money grow?" That one question can completely change your future, because it moves you from effort to strategy, from working to building. You do not need to quit your job. You do not need to take huge risks. You just need to start. Start small, stay consistent, and give it time. Because in the end, wealth is not about how much you earn. It is about how much you keep and how well you grow it. If you never learn that, you will always be working for money, instead of having money work for you. Follow for more if you want to learn how money really works.